What's up, all my beautiful CEO Black chicks and CEO Black kings? You already know it's your girl, Mimi Ryan, the unapologetic entrepreneur, and I am a CEO Black chick. So I have with me Mercedes Deanne. She is the CEO and founder of Ramdrees Brows ATL. Yeah, I'm going to let her tell y'all about some of the amazing services and products that she offers, because she definitely offers some amazing products that can help you during the pandemic. She has natural, made to order sea moss. Okay? Y'all get into it, okay? Get into it. So I'm going to let you introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about your brand.
Okay, so I'm Mercedes Deanne, and basically the name Mercedes comes from my love for the vehicles. I actually drive a Mercedes vehicle. Um, name Ramdrees comes from my kids' names. So my oldest son's name is Ramsey, my youngest son's name is Idris. So I put their names together to make Ramdrees. And basically what we offer is we offer sea moss right now, which is I incorporated that into my business because it is a health product, and so my services are beauty products, which is microblading and eyelash extensions. So I put them together because I believe health and beauty go together, and I believe that what you put in your body is a reflection of what comes out of your body. So that's where I'm at with it.
I love that you said that. What you put in your body is a reflection of what comes out of your body. Them facts. All right. So y'all know we're gonna get into we're gonna get talk with her a little bit more, honey, because she got a lot of info to give, and I'm so excited to get into this interview. But y'all know we gotta play Trap Music Word Association. Now let me set up my timer because y'all already know how I be. I gotta set up my timer because I ain't got nobody else to keep time around here yet. So it's just gonna be me. So we're gonna set the timer up. You're gonna get 10 seconds. Okay.
Okay.
And the rules to the game, I'm going to say a word. The word can be in the title of the song or in the lyrics of the song.
Okay, that make it easier.
That makes it easier, okay? So you're going to get 10 seconds. We do trap music, but if it's not trap music and it's another song, I'm not going to knock you because all songs motivate us. Music is healing, right?
Right.
So, all right, we're going to hop into the game. Your first word. I think she gonna know them, y'all, because me and her been talking for a minute, so I think she gonna know these. But your first word is rolling. Rolling.
Oh my goodness. I'm not gonna lie. The first song that comes to mind, then my 10 seconds
The
over.
10 seconds went up, but keep going. Keep going. What song comes to mind?
They see me rolling.
They hate it, patrolling, try to catch me riding dirty.
Trying to catch me riding dirty.
I
Trying
give
to
it
catch
to
me
you.
riding dirty.
I give it to you. You know what I was thinking about?
What?
Picture me rolling.
Damn! Why didn't I get that? That should have came first. I love Tupac.
Picture me rolling. Yeah.
Damn. Okay, I messed up.
And you know what?
It's the one.
It's the one. Blaming on the juice. Got to get. You know what though? I love that song by Tupac because it's just kind of like put you in that mind frame of like, all right, let me get myself together. Picture me rolling, honey. Picture me out of these streets, living that thing the right way. Okay.
Yeah, that definitely is one of my favorite songs by Tupac because one of the first things he said is picture me rolling in my 500 bands. And I don't have a 500 bands, but I got a Benz. So when I got my first Mercedes, like you couldn't tell me nothing.
I know that. And that motivates you to just go even harder. All right. So I am actually going to ask you another question, and then we're going to get back into the game.
Okay.
But I want you to tell me what actually pushed you and motivated you to start your brand.
Okay. So I guess I'll start off with for me, working a job never really worked out for me, to be honest. I always had supervisors that I knew more than. They were always intimidated by me, especially if they were females. And for whatever reason, it just never worked out. Either I did a contract position and the contract ended and maybe they wanted to keep me, but they didn't financially they weren't able to keep me. Or it was a matter of, like I said, having especially a female supervisor, feeling like I knew more than them, so they want to take me out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm
Intimidated by you.
they're intimidated by me. So I will definitely, if I know you're a weaker person, sorry to say, as a supervisor, I will take you out.
I know
You know
that.
what I'm saying? So I will battle you. I'm professional, so I will use my words to weaken you. You know what I'm saying? And then it'd be like, then they going back and they complaining, she got the wrong shoes on today, and they're just trying to find a way to take me out the game. And I just always felt like since it didn't work out with me with jobs, that wasn't for me.
Yeah. You were meant to lead. You were meant to lead and motivate. And a lot of people are intimidated by educated black women. I love you said you use your words. They hate that because they expect for us to go an opposite direction sometimes. And I'm not saying it's everybody. Don't get me wrong. But that's the expectation when you think about a black woman in corporate America. A lot of times they always label us angry black women. When we come with our words and we hit that per my last email, they can't handle that.
Right.
They can't handle that.
Right. And they try to, I think they sometimes try to purposely get you out of character because they're expecting you to be like, oh, well, blah, blah. But when you sitting there and you're like, well, according to what I just said in the last thing that we talked about, blah, blah, and you're using different words now. Growing up, I read the dictionary, I read the thesaurus, I read encyclopedias, so I know how to handle myself accordingly. So you can't just get me out of character too quickly.
That's all you gotta say right there, okay? And that's what it takes, though. Even transitioning from corporate America to entrepreneurship, you need that professionalism. You need that customer service in order to be able to deal with clients, customers, potential clients and potential customers or potential sponsors or whatever that carries over. So, girl, I love that. I love a good per my last email, per the last conversation that we had.
Right.
I love that because that's the educated read. Everybody can't handle it. All right, so we are going to hop back into the game. I love the information that Mercedes Deanne is sharing with us so far. So let's get back into the game. So, y'all know I got to get back into my time, honey. So, we're going to give her the first one because I like that song and she was gathering her thoughts. So we're going to blame it on the juice on that one. All right. So, your next word. You ready? Okay. Drip. Oh, wait. Hold up. I want to make sure I give you enough time. Okay. Drip.
Drip. I'm really thinking outside of the box. When that word comes to mind, I'm thinking about Jeremiah.
Okay, go for it. You said it. You said it. Jeremiah.
Yeah, the song from P Valley. I put my hand up on your hip, and when I drip,
you drip, we drip. I give you that one.
So I'm getting like residual points or
you
whatever.
But you getting it because you putting the thought into it. So I'm gonna give you the point. Let me tell you what song I was thinking about. Drip too hard, song. You gonna mess around and drown off this way?
Oh my god, I should have had that.
I don't know how to work
all the time, but you had it, yeah.
Yeah, that one I like that song.
I'm thinking way aside from what we talked about.
But that's
it's
okay,
definitely
though.
the wine. It's the wine.
But that's okay because you getting them, you processing it. So that's good. You doing better than a lot of people who've been out here.
Okay,
so
I'm gonna try to stay focused.
You gonna try to
going forward.
All right, so we gonna go into one more word. You ready?
Okay.
Okay. Your next word is hustle.
Okay, so The first one, of course, comes to mind. Every Day I'm Hustling, Rick Ross.
Yes, every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm that's it.
Every day I'm
Yes.
hustling.
Hey, hustle real hard. That's my. I like that song. That
Yeah.
song really get me there. And I think it's Remy Ma who did a remix. I ain't gonna say the remix because it's a little not appropriate for the, but she did a remix to that song that, I mean, I thought it was very clever and catchy. And if you are watching this and you know the remix I'm talking about, if you don't, go look up Remy Ma remix to Hustle Hard. You might like it. It's a good, nice little mix or whatever.
And when I hear that song, like Rick Ross song, I think about wearing a damn wife beater and getting out there and making something shake. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Which I always tell people, I be like, I'll pack up some t-shirts or whatever in the trunk, put on some trap music, even though I know it's t-shirts or something. In my mind, I be done made $1 million in the streets that day.
Yeah.
You know, it just gets you in that trap mode. It gets you in that trap mode. So, I'm gonna ask you another question. Especially given the times right now with everything that's going on around us, shutdowns, and a lot of businesses, a lot of small businesses are closing, or they're seeing a decline in their sales or whatever. How would you encourage business owners to stay motivated when it gets slow, or when they're not seeing as much of a return that they were seeing before and they have to kind of pivot or transition?
Okay, so with that, I would definitely say you have to be around like-minded individuals. I recently got in contact with my biological family, who a lot of are entrepreneurs. So I might get on the phone with my brother Dion, and he's like, sis, what you been doing? And I'm like, oh, I'm not motivated right now. And he's like, man, you gotta do this. You gotta get this money, sis. I talked to my brother Clee. He's on the same thing. I got cousins that sing. I got cousins that's into music. So when I talk to them, that's what helps me. I can't really say what will help the next person, but I definitely feel like you need to be around like-minded people. I also have somebody I used to work with who is into doing oils and into candles and into doing different things. She just recently also got her microblading certificate. So me and her talk, and talking to her motivates me. You definitely have to be around positive people that are on the same path as you. You can't talk to people that don't understand your vision. And that's all I have to say about that.
Now, before I ask her this next question, I want to get into this outfit. Cause do y'all see? Let them see the outfit, honey. You gotta look at the pants, and you gotta see the whole.
You can't see the whole
Let
thing.
me give her a little camera action, honey. Do y'all see that? Y'all might see the light, but we okay with that. Okay, camera action. Yes. We had to get into that because y'all, her outfit is so cute, and I wish we could give her a little shoe action, but I ain't got the shoe action camera together yet. But that's cute. I like that.
Thank you.
And her shirt says Mercy.
Mercy, which is important to me because Mercy is the name that I gave my car. Okay, Mercy is, it has other meanings, but in French, Mercy, merci, means thank you. So I thank God for my first Mercedes, and that's why I gave her that name.
I love that. That's beautiful. That is so beautiful. So I know you mentioned that you just recently got in contact with your biological family. How did that, do you want to give a little bit more information about how that kind of pushed you a little bit more in your journey of entrepreneurship and grind and hustle?
I could go into it. Basically, I felt like, like I already explained, I felt like entrepreneurship was already in me. And so to meet my biological family for the first time, starting in like August of 2020, during the pandemic, going through the fire, it brought some good things for me, which was meeting my biological family. So it helped me to learn that a lot of my family is into different things, into working for themselves, not necessarily working for someone else, into music, into business. And so it just helped me because I learned that, you know, this fire that I had inside of me for not working for someone else, it was a reason for that. It's biological.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was just amazing to meet my family, and when I get around my family, I just get like or when I talk to them, I just feel like a spark, a fire that I never felt before. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
So
yeah.
yeah, it definitely did me some good. Like, and I know that doesn't always work for everybody else where they have a good situation meeting their biological family, because I personally know people that it went left. It started right, but it went left.
Yeah.
For me, so far, it's been going good, and everybody's been positive. For the most part, everybody's been positive. And the people that I connect with in my biological family got stuff going on. They trying to make something shake. You know, we out here.
Yeah. Yeah. I love that. I really love that. And that to see that push, that grind, that motivation. Let me tell y'all, Mercedes Deanne has been like supporting CEO Black Chicks since the beginning.
Yeah.
Since the beginning. Like, y'all are gonna see, of course, an updated feature with her, but she was in my features when I was just posting pictures and a caption. Like, it was nothing like how we're doing and trying to do better with like what we're putting our pictures on and like doing a little design in the background. She was on the original one. So I appreciate her support, and to know a little bit more about her background, it just kind of shows me and helps me understand more of her hustle and her grind. You know what I mean? I remember seeing a lot of information on some of your posts when you were doing the microblading, and you at first I think you had just bought a Mercedes.
Okay.
They delivered it to your house or
Yeah.
something. I saw that post. That motivated me so much. I said, baby, I got to go harder. I got to go harder. But that showed me, like, to know that you're connected, like you're supporting me, and I'm seeing what you're doing. It pushed me too. You know what I mean? It helped me say, okay, I can grind harder. I'm connected to this person, even though it's via the internet. I'm seeing what she's doing. I'm seeing the hustle. I can do this. I can do this. So I love everything about your name being Mercedes, your shirt, you naming your Mercedes Mercy, all of that. It helps with the grind. It gives you a vision, a goal. It helps you to say, okay, this is what I'm driving for. I got this one. What's my next goal?
Okay.
So
What I like about CEO Black Chicks and what made me support that is I just really feel like, you know, Black chicks don't get the recognition that we deserve. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's not a lot of people pushing the agenda for us. You know what I'm saying? So when just even hearing the name, that like did enough for me. And then when I started following your content, then I was like, hey, this is dope. This does apply to me.
Yeah.
You know, this does apply to a lot of other people. I pray that it really goes further. I really hope that, you know, you can be like, you know, we talked about Oprah earlier. I really hope that it could get to that point. Don't forget about me.
I won't, and
You know
I
what I'm saying?
appreciate that.
So yeah, I really have a passion for what that name means for me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, thank you. I love, y'all gotta know the vibes, but I appreciate that. Like, that support means so much, and that's why I was so happy to be able to start doing interviews like this and doing stuff like this, like with the one-on-one setting. It's one thing to do a feature and put somebody on your page, but my goal, and I always tell people this when I feature them, I'm like, it's not just the feature. Like, I always reach out and I'm like, hey, do you want to do this? Because she was in one of the videos. Like, when I wrote a song, she was in one of my songs. Like, you know, it was just never just a feature, because I feel like when you said we don't get the recognition, that's what CEO Black Chicks is about. It's all about the fact that so many people look at a small business and say they don't have this many followers, or they ain't making this amount of money, or they ain't doing this, or they ain't doing that. So what does that mean? Does that mean I'm still not working hard enough? Does that mean I shouldn't be recognized? No. So I love that. I appreciate that.
But to piggyback off of what you're saying is though, like I have like 3,000 some followers or whatever, right? I may only get like 17 likes on a picture or something that I post. Okay. But having a business page, you get to see more insight of what's going on in the background.
Yeah.
So where I may only got 17 likes, it's possible like 400 people have seen that post.
Yep.
So, that even to be seen means something to me. Maybe I'm not, in mind for right now, but you saw my post. That was something that was of interest to you. Maybe I'm somebody, that you might think about down the line. Either way, it's residual money. I'm cool with that.
Yep. That's real. It's about the reach. I made a post about that on Facebook. I don't think I put it on my Instagram, but I talked about that on my Facebook. I said, never underestimate reach. It was a brand last year. I think it was last year. They had over 1 million followers.
Okay.
Couldn't sell one T-shirt.
What?
That girl could not sell one T-shirt with 1 million followers. That means that, that says a lot about your reach, your engagement, and what is it what are you putting out? How are you connecting with people? What are you doing? And that's not, I'm not bashing her or anything like that, because that's a lesson for all of us to learn from. Like you said, if you only get 17 likes, if your reach, when you're looking at your insights and you're looking at who am I reaching, what is my audience, who's watching what I'm doing, that helps you plan your marketing. Y'all saw, if y'all missed the post, I'm going to post it again, but I posted a snippet of my social media content calendar that I use. And I plan every week on Monday, what is my content going to be? How am I going to put this content out? And if you see that, you plan it, you know how to market it, look at your insights weekly, it's going to help you build and grow.
Right, but that's if you have a business page. It doesn't, if you have a personal page, you don't get to see the same detailed information.
You don't. So that's another gem for you. Make sure, because a lot of people take their personal page and they're like, okay, well, I'm just going to take this personal page and start posting business content. You're not going to get the analytics that you need to help you grow.
Right.
All right.